Heyo! So we're back at it again with another match, and we're gonna talk and watch and match and talk and walk and... Look, we're just gonna watch two wizards battle it out. Alright, let's just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. I don't know why you're complaining. So today's match is actually with Covetous and Terraria. Hold on, I have the rules over here. So let's see here. It is blind pick, best of 7. Loser picks arena before Arcana selection. No repeats of any Arcana. Basics dashes included. Earth arena isn't hype and Zephyr isn't hype. What do you mean by hype? What does hype mean? I don't understand the word hype, but I guess it's probably just trying to say not allowed. I guess I don't really know. Quick swap enabled. Buff robes allowed. Seekers agents la band. Oh, yeah, okay. Can't use anything that seeks out others. And legal chaos arcana allowed. Okay. So that's the rules set for all of this. Then I guess it's just a matter of getting into the match. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. Match 1, round 1. It's Terrarias versus Covetous. Covetous in the white and purple, Terrarias in the green and black. As we see right now, Terrarias is taking some hefty damage straight onto Covetous. Covetous down to 383 HP with a giant water pump. Yo, we're Pokemon in this, with a giant icicle coming out of Covetous and the Chakrams flying right out. Covetous really loving the Chakrams as he picks up something Vine Ball. I didn't exactly read the name, but as we see now, Terrarias taking a ton of damage, down to 300 HP. Covetous is looking to fight back hard as he now goes down to 272 to 291. Terrarias going dashing around trying to get some Wind Dragon! But nope, that's not going to actually land as Covetous jockeys back and forth, up and down to try and get a good position. As we see Terrarias trying to land poison as he gets the dragon and he gets the Hydro Pump. 118 HP down onto Covetous as he gets a couple Chakrams to the face. It looks like this match might be going to Terrarias. I mean, the first round might be going over to Terrarias, but as we see right now, Covetous doesn't look like he's going to give up as we see a bunch of lasers and dragons coming out of Terrarias. As we see Covetous taking a bunch of HP down to 6. No, but he's slapping back at Terrarias. Terrarias taking a bunch of damage down to 62, 51, 1982! 6 HP in a dream. Covetous takes round 1. Alright, here we go, round 2 now. Let's see who takes this fight as we see them jockeying back and forth. As a bit of chip damage going down onto Covetous from Terrarias as they're picking up different lightning arcanas from the two of them as they're tossing Chakrams back and forth. But Covetous taking actually the better end of that trade is 388 is Terrarias, but no, Terrarias is fighting back now, having the better end with more HP as we see Poison Field going down, but that's missing onto no one. Landing onto no one, I should say, as we now see them going back and forth. Ooh, a solid Hydro Pump coming out of Terrarias as he lands it straight onto Covetous, point blank in range. Covetous taking a lot of lightning damage as he's being chipped away down to 135. He's getting pretty low now. Terrarias looking to even it up the match to 1-1, as Covetous is now 35 HP, but as we saw last match, he might be able to slap him right back and try and take round number 2 to win match number 1 down to 20 HP, but nope, that does not happen. Terrarias taking it. Looks like we got an accidental pause come through. Looks like... Alright, here we go. Alrighty, so it looks like the Arcana wasn't properly put in place for Covetous, but it looks like there's no excuse now. It's all for the beans, as you see them going back and forth. Covetous now picking up the Earth Arcana, it seems, and an Earth Dash. Not bad, as we see him putting down a bunch of damage right down to Terrarias. Terrarias down to 170 HP, now actually going down 169. Haha, 69. But he's seeing a bunch of Chakram damage going right down 52 HP to the 408. Covetous, he's looking to take this single-handedly, as looks like that round 2 was just a fluke on the side of Terrarias simply because the Arcana wasn't in position of Covetous' liking, and yeah! He goes down. Nice! Alright, here we go. It's match number 2, round number 1. Still the same cloaks for Terrarias and Covetous, as you see them jockeying back and forth with a bunch of lightning, but oh! Terrarias getting a nice Hydro Pump as he's trying to get in close to Covetous, but Covetous is having none of it as he's slapping him down with Chakrams and a Wind Disc, or an Ice Disc, as oh my god! Terrarias just got beaten down. Ouch! Round 1 going straight over to Covetous, as it looks like they're now going to jockey it back and forth now for round number 2, as a bunch of lightning damage coming down onto Covetous, but I say a bunch, but really it's not even 20 HP has been landed, as we see Terrarias trying to get some good chip damage on, but no, he's just taking a bunch of damage in from Covetous. Covetous really going in, pushing Terrarias straight into a corner. Terrarias taking a lot of damage. It's looking to be that match number 2, round 2, going to go straight to Covetous at this rate. Terrarias really needs to figure out what's happening and try and get better positioning or change his Arcana to be able to last a bit longer because it looks like he's not doing too well. As we see Covetous getting a bunch of damage taken onto him, but that's going to be not enough as he's looking to be equalized. Terrarias does manage to equalize, and he gets a bunch of damage down onto Covetous. Covetous down only at 158 HP, as he's taking even more damage, 98. Terrarias looking to might actually take round number 2 as he did last time. It was not a fluke. He comes back strong. Alright, stop pausing it, guys. What are you doing? There we go. Oh, okay. I see how it is, Covetous. Wrong side again. Uh-huh. Sure, is this what's going to happen? Are we going to get round number 3, match 2, going over to you? But no, it looks like so far over to Terrarias as he's full HP, but Covetous down to 329. Looks like he shouldn't have changed up that Arcana's positioning as we're looking at a bunch of fire and lightning coming out of Covetous, but that's really not landing onto much. As the Hydro Pump is doing a lot of damage, but no, the Twin Flames is coming out, but we see a ton of drills fly out of nowhere. Out of Terrarias, so you see a fireball spinning, coming out and landing onto nothing as the Hydro Pump comes out as well, but that also lands on nothing. As Covetous taking hit by a drill with Chalk Rams and a Hydro Pump coming right down. 137 HP onto Covetous. He might actually be losing match number 2. We might be tying the series up, but no, Covetous is coming in strong. He's got the stun off. Terrarias taking a ton of damage. He's also losing HP down to 15. He might be actually losing this, but no, Covetous is taking a ton of damage. 19 HP. It's all or nothing for both of them. Who's going to take match number 2? But it's going down to Terrarias. We're evened up the score, ladies and gents. All right, here we go. Match number 3, round number 1. We're looking into seeing who can take the lead once again, as we've been tied up from the last match by Terrarias. As we're looking at Covetous taking a ton of damage, but no, he's dealing. Oh my God, seeking fire missiles. No, they're not seeking. They're just bouncing off the wall. As we're looking at Terrarias taking. Oh man, I didn't even get to properly cast that. Oh, ow. Looks like we're going on to round 2. Round 1, single-handedly going over to Covetous, as now we see Terraria attempting to fight back hard, but no, Covetous is having none of it, and he's really pounding it back, but no, he's been pushed into the corner. Terraria is getting a good amount of chip damage down to 325. It looks like the Arcana Terrarias has is good, but not good enough, as we're seeing him not really be able to do much chip damage onto Covetous in one blast, as Covetous is able to really just single-handedly full HP to nothing. Terrarias, as we see a bunch of Arcana come down with drills on fire. Terrarias looking to go in. He's on fire. Terrarias might be looking to go down, but no, Covetous is actually on the losing end of all the HP battles at the 134 to 225. Covetous might actually be going down, and we might be evening it up once more. So far, every match going straight to the third round. As we see Covetous dashing back and forth, lightning chakrams coming out of Terrarias. Terrarias still on fire. No, but he's been extinguished. 75 HP is on Covetous, but that does not mean he is out. We've seen him. 100 to 0. Terrarias. It's possible to happen, but no, he gets face full of Hydro Pump as he now looking down at 4 HP, but no, Covetous is looking to try and do it again. HP 0. No! That's it. The favor goes back to Covetous. The match is 2-1. All right, match number 4, as the score is currently 2-1 in the Covetous' favor, as we're seeing lightning coming straight out of Covetous in a field, but nope. Terrarias gets the better of him and dashes straight out, as we see a bunch of damage come back and forth between the two. Who's going to be able to, take this round? I don't actually know. As we're seeing a bunch of damage come back and forth between it, but Terrarias is taking a bunch of damage. This might be going like the same way the last 3 matches have gone. Terrarias going down in the first round, and he does go down in the first round. Covetous just whacking away at Terrarias. As we now see the wind disc come out and a water orb also from Covetous. Covetous really fighting back with Terrarias, but Terrarias looking to fight back hard with chakrams. Oh my God, he's got a stun lock on Covetous. Covetous looking to go from 100 to 0. Covetous does go from 100 to 0. Terrarias takes round 2. All right. Round number 3, here we go. Let's see which wizard takes match number 4. Will we see the series tied up 2-2 by Terrarias, or will we see Covetous take a single-handedly 3-1 lead and putting ourselves onto match point? As we see, no, but Covetous is getting a lot of damage done. Wait, what? Wait. Hold the phone. We're tied 2-2 now, folks. Alright, ladies and gents, it's match number 5, round number 1. I have a small confession to make. These matches go by so quickly, or the rounds go by so quickly, that I'm not really able to keep up with these guys' fighting. And it looks like it's about to go really quickly again as well, as we see Covetous really slamming down hard on Terrarias. Terrarias is at 140 HP already. He's looking to go down pretty quickly in round number 1 of match number 5, as Covetous is sitting quite healthy at 453. As 90 HP is now on Terrarias. Terrarias, he has to be really careful as he's jockeying back and forth, but no, he's taking a bunch of chip damage. As we see him take a face first, face full of fire. Oh, as we see a wind just suplex dunk as Terrarias is now put down to 4 HP. He could be going down soon. Any one hit coming in and Terrarias is down, and Terrarias has been put down. Oh man, these matches are really... What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping up. These matches go really, really quickly as round number 2 is coming in, and Covetous is looking to try and get this in a quick 2-0. Every other match has gone straight to the best of 3. But no, he's looking to try and get round 3, but no, he's been stun locked! Terraria is saying round 2 is mine. We're going to round 3, folks! Jeez. We can never have, like, a quick 2-0 happening, as these two really going straight at it. We might be going to all 7 matches, as we're currently in match number 4. So let's see who retakes the lead. So far, every time it's been Covetous, and Terrarias has only been able to just catch up and tie up the series. And it looks like that might be happening again with Covetous being at full HP and Terrarias taking a solid 150 HP down loss. As we see Covetous jockeying back and forth, trying to see if he can get a good angle onto him. As we see a bunch of water. I have no idea what that was, but it looks like he was slapping his own water prison to really slap down hard on Terrarias. Terrarias having none of it. As we now see a bunch of ice come down, but that's going to land on no one as 280 Terrarias. Covetous is 479. As we see the water prison slap coming straight down onto Terrarias. Terrarias taking the stun lock, and he's going down. Alrighty, match number 5 going over to Covetous. We're on match point. Alright, folks, it's match point to Covetous. Score is 3-2. If Terrarias loses it here, then it's all over for him. So let's see what happens as we see the two jockey back and forth. Terrarias not taking any damage, and as I said, that he just takes damage. So we're seeing good chip damage coming onto Covetous as Terrarias is doing a really good job. But no, but he's been stun locked once more. He's being pushed straight into the corner. Covetous is looking to slap him back down hard, taking round 1, maybe possibly, as Terrarias manages to get out, but he's at 49 HP. And as we know, Covetous has a lot of damage to be able to dish out as he's taking a face full of Hydro Pumps and Wind Dragon. But no, Terrarias is trying to maintain his distance, trying to get the range off on him. And Covetous, he's taking the end of that range successfully as Terrarias has put him down to 17 HP. Terrarias might be the first one. Yes, he does! Finally takes round 1. Alright, round 2, here we go. Let's see. Can Terrarias tie this series up in a quick 2-0? We've never gotten a 2-0 in any of the matches so far. It's always gone to the straight round 3 as we see Covetous picking up the Tectonic Drill and the Something Leap. And look to see if he can manage to make that happen pretty heavily. As we now see him go straight onto Terrarias. Terrarias being pushed right into the corner, being slapped. No, he slaps right back. Covetous going down to 120 HP. This might be the first 2-0 of the series, and it is! Terrarias ties up the matches. We're going straight to match number 7, with Terrarias taking the first 2-0 rounds of the series. Alright, folks, here we go. It's all the marbles in the world. It's for the finals. It is match 7 of this best of 7 series. As we now see Terrarias taking a bunch of damage after putting out a lot of damage onto Covetous. As both people are almost at half HP. Actually, Covetous is down to a quarter HP. Covetous might be looking to go down. Terrarias might be saying all those matches were a fluke. You've been burnt out, old man. It's my time now, but no, Terrarias taking a bunch of return damage as both people fly in and miss both their shots, but no, Covetous has got the shock grabs. 22 HP, Covetous, just a couple hits needs to go through, and he'll be taking round number 1 of match number 7. As we're seeing them jockeying back and forth around the pillars, as Covetous is taking a face full of Hydro Pump. As we see him going back and forth, who's going to land it, who's going to take round number 1? Will it be Covetous? Will it be Terrarias? Who knows? We'll be able to find out, but no, it is Covetous indeed. Nice. Right, it is match and game point. If Covetous takes this round, it's all over for Terrarias. Terrarias, he's got a mountain to climb of 2 rounds, but we've seen that possibility happen before as we now see Covetous go in straight with the Chakrams, putting a decent number of chunk, but not as much as we've seen him usually be able to put, as we see the water prison come straight out of Terrarias, looking to try and dodge a lot of that damage, as he now puts a lot of the damage right back onto Covetous. Covetous picking up rock and roll. That's what that's called? Oh, man. What are with all the earth puns? If you take a look at my channel, youtube.com/KeyXeta, you'll see that well, actually I haven't uploaded it yet as the time of this uploading. But as we see a lot of damage come down between Covetous and Terrarias, looking down. Oh! Covetous, a 2-0. And that's match 4. Covetous takes it. Yeah, that says B07. That says best. That means best of 7. It means you do 7 matches. You don't go past 7. You do 7. You do. What do you mean 9? You do. What do you mean? No. That's best of 9 then. That's best of 9. No. Best of 7 means whoever gets the most out of 7 possible matches. Not 9, not 11, not 13, not 100, 7. You do 7 possible matches, and that's it. I don't care. What do you... Guys, come on. No, don't do this. So it has come to my attention that they have decided to do a best of 9 series, which means we have 2 more possible matches to play out. Yay. Alright, here we go. Match number 5 of possible 9, even though this is a best of 7! As we currently have Covetous up 4-3, as Terrarias is now looking to try and even the score up. But he's going to want to do a quick 2-0 as, who knows what Covetous might do as he picks up a prickly ballet. As we see the Hydro Pump just being the absolute favorite of Terrarias, as he's putting a bunch of chip damage down onto Covetous, as he's also sitting pretty at 100 HP. Covetous just really unable to get close. Terrarias is just not allowing him to be anywhere close to him. As we see that, what? Were those hold on a minute. Yeah, those are ballet dancing cactus. Launching needles as Covetous is at 17 HP, unable to really get close, but no, he does manage to get close. He's putting down the 100-0 onto Terrarias. Will he be able to get out of Stunlock? But no, yes he does! No, he doesn't! Covetous, 9 HP, manages to take down Terrarias 100-0. My voice is cracking. As you see, Fire Shield right now coming out onto Covetous. Terrarias once again employing the dealing you from range tactic. But no, he's getting in deep and close with a bunch of fire spinning coming out of Covetous. Terrarias is taking a ton of damage as he's now been put to half HP, but Covetous is looking not shortly behind. As we see the HP bars now, both of them at 300 or below, with 218 being on Terrarias. Who can take round number 2? It's still up to anyone, as we see Covetous dealing out a decent amount of damage with chip damage coming straight onto Terrarias. Terrarias trying to put him back, but no, my friend, those long-range hydro pumps are not going to work at close range. But I say that, but he manages to finally put it down onto him, as we see Covetous being put to 102 HP. But this is not over yet, but this is over. Covetous being dropped. It's rounds 1-1. Let's see who takes all the marbles. Can Covetous end it here, or does he have to go through to one final match? As we see now, the fire prison wall thingy coming up to try and mitigate a lot of the damage, but no, that's not really happening, as Terrarias is really putting down a lot of the damage. Covetous is down to half HP. It looks like this might be going over Terrarias. I say, yes, it does. Terrarias taking match number 8. We're tied up 4-4, folks. Alright, I'm going to be so mad if this is not the final match of the day. We're tied up 4-4. It's all for the marbles. It's Terrarias versus Covetous. Who will be taking this fight? We're about to find out now. As we see Covetous being put down below half HP. Terrarias looking to take round 1 handedly, maybe doing another 2-0, but no, Covetous is fighting back as he hides behind the pillar to try and mitigate a lot of the damage that Terrarias is flying out. But Terrarias really getting him through that, as we see, what was that Earth Claw thingy like? That was awesome, as 87 HP to 370 of Terrarias. But here's the thing, don't put Covetous out, as we've seen him 100-0 Terrarias very easily a number of times. Terrarias needs to continue to try and chip away at Covetous, as Covetous trying to fight back with 55 HP. Covetous might be going down before he's able to get Terrarias, as he's been unable to get a stun lock off, and he's still unable to get a stun lock off. Terrarias doing a really good job at dodging all the stuns, as we see a Hydro Ball, 1 HP and a dream on Covetous. Who's gonna get it? Will he get the chip damage off? And he does. Terrarias takes round 1. It is match. It is round. It is game point in favor of Terrarias, never having led this series at all, always being on the back foot, always having to claw himself right back. Now we see Covetous being on the back foot. He fought so hard, and it looks like he might be losing this match here, as he's now tripped down away at about a third of his HP, looking to fight back, but no, Terrarias has got a bit of a stun lock on him. Covetous down to 100 HP and still unable to chip down any damage onto Terrarias. This will be a huge ego blow and a massive ego boost to Terraria if he manages to take this at a full HP to nothing. 26 to Covetous, but no, Covetous is managing to fight back. He gets some good amount of chip damage, but no, he does get the stun lock right onto the corner, but he has 8 HP in a dream. But as he only one touch, and Covetous is down, but he goes in to try to get the stun lock. He does manage to get the stun lock. Terrarias taking a ton of damage. This might be happening, folks, but no! Terrarias manages to get it, and it was on the cusp. He was so close, but it's in the favor of... Covetous was so close, but it's in the favor of Terrarias. Woo-hoo-wee. That was a lot, let me tell you. Okay, I did not want it to go to straight to 9 matches, but it looks like it ended up going to 9 matches anyways, and Covetous, who rightfully should have won as it was a best of 7, ended up losing. So, you know what? Good on Terrarias, whatever evil trickery you've done in the background. I don't know what Jedi mind trick you've done, but yeah, good for both fighters. Right, I'm gonna go take a nap now. I'm tired. I didn't want to be here any longer than yeah.